Hey guys, it's RebelQueen, and I'm giving you a full review of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I finished the main storyline, still gotta do the post-storyline stuff, but I was able to finish the main storyline. Um, Kinda going, wait a minute, what about your job? Shouldn't it have taken you longer? Well, as me and Albion have kinda told you guys, we live in Texas. Not telling you where, but the area of Texas we live in got hit by that pretty much big winter weather. Thankfully, it wasn't as bad as last year. Well, so far it hasn't been as bad as last year. There have been forecasts that saying we're probably going to get a little bit more stuff, but fingers crossed. So because of that, had a couple days where pretty much work was called off because of not safe to drive. So I was able to finish the main storyline. Kind of delve a little bit into the post storyline stuff a little bit, but now from what I've been saying as I've been playing, a lot of people have been kind of riffing on the fact that, oh, the graphics aren't great, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, people. Well, let me first start off. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Don't take my stuff to heart. But the fact that we've been able to kind of get this whole new experience in the Pokemon world, just that because it is such a big step away from what we usually get with the main storyline games. It is amazing. Because I mean, after all, I haven't gotten to that point yet with some Pokemon, but basically they have pretty much eliminated the need for you to do any trades in order to make the trade, in order for you to do the Pokemon that you need to trade in order to evolve, by having an item called a linking cord, and you can get that item by completing certain missions, or you can go to this one particular stop and trade in these merit points, which you can get from finding the lost satchels of players from like where if they pretty much got KO'd out in the field and they dropped their satchel, you find it and you returned it, you get merit points, and you can go and trade those in for like different items and stuff. So you can get this linking cord, and for the Pokemon that you need to evolve that generally required a trade, you give them that item, and there you go. And basically in this game, they make it pretty easy for you to actually complete the entire thing. And kind of like I said when I did my so far review, this game really is kind of a mix of the classic Pokemon style and JRPG, because you have you go out and catch them, and then you have the little side quests and all that, and then basically you have the boss battles, which is with the noble Pokemon, which those were kind of fun. If some of them, kind of like in classic JRPGs, they could be a little annoying with how they have their big charge attacks, which, if you aren't careful, can trap you in certain areas and make it very difficult for you to move about to avoid their attacks. So, yeah. There were a couple times I had to just kind of redo the battle and keep going to take them down with the bombs. But it was all very fun. And again, kind of like I said before, it was very interesting to see like how some of these ancient Pokemon, because I mean, kind of like I said before in the so far review, If you've been playing the games or watching the series, if you're a longtime Pokemon fan, we've heard so much about like ancient Pokemon life from either the game or the show that it's kind of an interesting take to be able to actually see this stuff going on firsthand in a game. That I'm kind of like, I kind of want to see this happening. I mean, it's interesting to see this in Sinnoh, where there's a lot of myth and lore going on, but I kind of also want to see this get a version of this game for like the other areas as well. For like Kanto, Johto, and all the other areas too. Just because it would be so interesting. Well, especially like with Johto, where they have like the whole Japanese theme. And it kind of has been hinted at and confirmed that, especially with how the gameplay has pretty much been going through, and even though I haven't done really any of the post-game stuff yet, but with how things have kind of progressed and kind of from what I've been actually seeing online, that once you actually complete the Pokedex and you get all the different plates, that you will encounter Arceus, and you actually have a chance to catch him. So that's going to be interesting, and I will, once I actually complete the post-game stuff and actually 100% the game, I guess, I will get back to you guys on that. So it'll be kind of fun to see how that kind of goes. Because it's like, from what I understand, one of the battles for this post-game stuff is going to be like the hardest thing. So, whew. Yeah. But it's been fun. I mean, obviously, because I had, as you guys know, I have Let's Go Eevee and the Sword and Shield, Diamond and Pearl. So I haven't had Pearl put on I haven't started up a save file for Pearl yet. Because of that, I actually got some really neat things in my in my game. Because for some of the stuff, you don't get like some missions and stuff unless you have a save file data in your system with those games. So basically, like for Shaman and Darkrai, you don't get the missions for them unless you have Sword and Shield and Diamond and Pearl save file data. Yeah, you don't get the missions for them unless you have that save file data, just so you guys know. So it's like I've already got Shaman. I need to go do the mission for Darkrai, but it's like it's been kind of cute. So it's been kind of fun. Oh, and it's Shaman land form, so it's like you don't get to see I guess we don't get to see Shaman in his little deer-like form, so honestly, though, like I said, some people have been kind of knocking on the graphics and stuff. I don't see it. Because, I mean, I think the graphics are just fine. Because, I mean, especially considering, like, whenever we have a rainy area, you actually see the character getting wet, going into the snow area. They look like they're frosting over. So it's kind of like, what? I don't see it. But then again, people are always going to find something to complain about in a game, so I mean, honestly, they've also been kind of complaining that, oh, it's too easy, da 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 da. You just are the whole battle mechanics are the experience stuff. So it's like there's like basically there's hardly any battle stuff. So it's like, I mean, come on, people. This is ancient Pokemon times. There hardly were any people who were doing Pokemon battles. In fact, people were pretty much afraid of a lot of people were pretty much afraid of Pokemon until the research had come forward. So it was only like the few people who were bonded to Pokemon or were starting to do the Pokemon research that really kind of started doing the battle stuff. So it's like there's hardly going to be anybody you can battle at during this time period, aside from other Pokemon and stuff. You kind of got to take that into consideration, given the time period within the game is set. Some people don't take this into consideration, I guess. Because it's like, yeah, it would be nice to battle like other ancient trainers, but at the same time, given the time frame of the game, yeah, there's not going to be that many ancient trainers, considering most people are afraid of Pokemon at this time period, aside from the few people we've had interactions with, because even our fellow Survey Corps member Ray, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of scared of my partner Pokemon Pikachu here until we kind of set him straight. But anyway, I think the game has been fun. And it's just been kind of interesting to see how things have been, how they kind of developed this whole world of ancient Sinnoh, or Hisui as they've called it in the game. So I can't wait to see how it goes in this post-game script, and if they kind of take things further and we get like more Pokemon Legends games, I think that would be great. If not, oh well. Personally, I think it was a good leap they made. I'll get back to you guys once I finish the post-game stuff, and if I can get to Arceus. Oh, and another thing. Apparently, Palkia and Dialga do have origin forms. Yeah, they pulled a Giratina on us in this game. From what I understand, I haven't gone to those missions yet, but if you go to the leaders of the Diamond and Pearl clan, they will have missions for you that will get you the Lustrous Orb and the Adamant Orb, like from Diamond and Pearl, that will allow Dialga and Palkia to enter those origin forms, because, yeah, you have to capture both in the game in order to advance the storyline. So, yeah, one of them you actually have to battle and catch, the other one is you throw the bombs at, and that was not a fun bomb throwing fight. I'm just telling you. Depending on, because it's like you have to choose one of the leaders to go with, and that one will decide who you do the legendary fight with to catch. And then, because it's like, if you choose Adaman, who's the leader of the Diamond Clan, that makes you battle Dialga, and then you do the bomb throwing fight with Palkia. So, on the other hand, if you choose Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan, tongue-tied, Pearl Clan, it'll be Palkia which will then make it Dialga, you do the bomb throwing fight. But from my understanding, the mechanics of the whole doing the bomb throwing fight, it's gonna be the same thing. And unlike when you were doing the Lords thing, you don't, after you throw the bombs at them to a certain point, they won't get, and you throw a Pokemon at them to make it more effective, unfortunately. Just throwing that out there for you guys. Because, I mean, it's been long enough to where a lot of stuff's been pretty much blown out there for you. But, again, I had fun with it. I mean, it's a new mechanic for the whole series. So, like I said, I honestly don't see why people are complaining. But, I know I said when I did the so far review, I kind of wanted to stay away from giving it a rating, because you guys know I'm a Pokemon fan. But now that I've finished at least the main storyline, which, oh, sorry, that's Albion. But since I've finished the main storyline, I figure I should give it a rating. I'll say a 9, because that way it's, well, 9, 8.5, that way you guys can't say I'm being too favoritism on there. Honestly, if you're a fan of Pokemon series, I would check it out, because it really is fun, and it kind of gives you a sneak peek at maybe how life was in ancient Pokemon, at least as to what the creators of the series kind of think it should have been like. So, there. And, hope you guys are having fun. Remember, check us out. And remember, Albion is doing the streaming on Twitch, and it is he's still working through Devil May Cry so far, if I remember right, and he's doing his Friday night fight nights. So, come on, people, check us out. Make it so we don't have to go into daily grind jobs anymore. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you later. Bye.